talking about the next camera get me excited, and boy, if Blackmagic designed this camera, and that camera would be the Blackmagic. Another thing that I really want is an option for an antenna, so the camera Bluetooth connection is so strong with extreme fast readout rate, so that the jollof and the rolling shutter artifact are eliminated. Please improve it by making it a locking mechanism EF mount. This video is all about the new and upcoming Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Cube. I'm sure we can all agree that if the Pocket 6K Pro was in a cube or boxy form factor, it would have attracted so many people.
However, it's been 2 years since we ordered sensors and they still haven't arrived. So it's been months since we've been able to build the camera.
Hopefully those sensors have been delivered, so let's sit, put some spec together and relax and hope for the best, because I know Blackmagic have been thinking about it. The first thing that we are waiting for, or we've been waiting for, which translates to what we really want, is a new cube design camera from Blackmagic. Now, if you ask me why a cube design, I will tell you straight away, a cube design is very easy to balance, it's very easy to rig, which is very important following the new trend of millennials just wanting to put a camera on a gimbal or mount it anywhere and ready to shoot. It's also cute and looks very good when fully rigged. I do believe if Blackmagic focuses on what we are telling them, their new range of camera would be very popular and would have a lot of sale, which will put them on top of their competitors. Everything that I'm about to tell you is something that I wish Blackmagic would do or improve or even implement when developing their new line of cameras. But please make sure you comment below if you agree. Now that we've all agreed that we need a boxy design body, let's talk about the lens mount. First of all, EF is a very good lens mount, and since every camera brand is now switching to RF, we are actually seeing more EF lenses becoming affordable because so many people are selling their EF lenses as they are thinking to move to RF. So that is very good for anyone who's looking to buy an EF lens, especially at second hand. But Blackmagic, if you are thinking about sticking with the EF mount, it's a very good idea. Please improve it by making it a locking mechanism EF mount, so we can have less lens shake, and it also does improve safety when adding on heavy lenses. If it's up to me, I would actually ask for Blackmagic to switch to RF because it has so many benefits. It's also easy to adapt PL to RF mount, which makes it more industry friendly, especially for people that want to switch lens depending on what the project is calling for. Also, I have to add that the current lens mount on a Blackmagic Pocket 6K and the 6K Pro is not PL friendly. Yes, you can add on a PL lens only if you're willing to either leave it on PL or EF, and if you keep switching, the mount could be damaged as the screw get loose. Trust me, I've ruined my Blackmagic Pocket 6K and I regretted this. So if you're going to change, just leave it on PL or leave it on EF, because changing back and forth, you're gonna regret it. So Blackmagic, when designing the next camera, please consider this and you might save all of us some trouble. As we're still talking about the camera body, another thing that I really want is an option for an antenna, so the camera Bluetooth connection is so strong. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Blackmagic camera app because it's so simple and easy to pair, but sometimes I get disconnected every now and then. So improving the signal by adding an antenna is something that we would like to see. Another thing about the app, Blackmagic, you guys own DaVinci Resolve Deep this year, which is the most exciting, the most advanced, and the most preferred app when it comes to color grading, and it's so well done. Why can't you redesign the camera app and give us a live preview from a tablet or any Android device? Also, Blackmagic just add a few exciting things in the app, such as LUT monitoring, multi-camera control, and so many more, and everyone will start downloading that app and using it every day. And I'm sure we're going to see those changes coming very soon. Since this is going to be a boxy design, and for better connectivity and more option for filmmakers, I would definitely love to see SDI so we can use any monitors of our choice depending on our budget. Also, please consider timecode and genlock. Listen, I'm not even done yet, but comment below if you would like to see these changes, because we gotta let Blackmagic know, boy. And now, let's talk about what we are all waiting for. Just as I cannot wait for you to like this video, which you should do right now, that's how me and you, we cannot wait for Blackmagic to give us more dynamic range. And yes, to me, dynamic range is better than resolution. And when it comes to sensor size, boy, that is very complicated, and let me explain. Basically, what Blackmagic is trying to do, they're trying to keep the price down by helping people with micro budget to bring their vision to life, which is very important because back in the days, filmmakers were very desperate to produce high quality film because it was almost impossible to find an affordable camera that would give you great quality without going into depth. Even though Blackmagic is doing great by giving us an affordable camera, I would love to see a global shutter with at least 15 stops of dynamic range. Also, Blackmagic, please consider giving us an option to black balance the camera. And now, let's talk about sensor size and resolution. This is where things get tricky, and I hope this is something that Blackmagic can explore and make their next cube design the best and must-have cube design camera on the market, and I'm sure they can do that. So check this out. In my humble opinion, they should redesign the Blackmagic Pocket 4K and put it in a cube shape and call it 4K Pro and improve everything that I've said, and leave it micro four third with a great battery option, because there are so many people that love the Blackmagic Pocket 4K and there's still a room for micro four third cameras. You can also make it very interesting by adding NDs, which would be the coolest micro four third camera on the market. Because if you look back and ask almost everyone that owned the Pocket 4K, what don't you like about your camera, they will tell you two things: is the battery life and the screen not being bright enough. So if Blackmagic think again, they can actually remake this camera and even give it more dynamic range, which will give the 4K Pro good life. I know you guys can do this because one, you do have the sensor and you do have the technology, and I'm giving you guys the idea. Listen, Blackmagic, I will be open for you guys to fly me to Australia. We can sit down, talk about it, build a boxy design camera, put it out, and then blow the market. Just call me. Now let's talk about the second camera, which will be the Blackmagic Cinema Cube 6.5K with a global shutter sensor with at least 15 plus stops of dynamic range and everything that I said above. The reason why we're not calling that camera Pocket, because this is a pocket camera. That's no longer going to be a pocket. We need to go away from those names. The next camera that you guys release, I don't want it to be called Pocket. Give it some other name. Give it whatever you can do, but not Pocket. Again, because everybody loves what the Blackmagic Pocket 6K Pro offer, but we all do not like the shape. And the third camera, which will be the best and most exciting camera of the year 2022 and above, that would be the Blackmagic Cinema Cube Pro. Listen, I want you to deep this, yeah? This will either be two camera, and I want you to be the judge of this. So, the first camera that I envision in my brain is a Super 35 with a 12K sensor that downscale to a crisp 8K. Basically, puts the Blackmagic Ursa Mini 12K sensor in a cube design and limit it to 8K so people can have more option depending on their needs. all the VFX guys, I'm representing you guys right now. Also, please improve the crop factor when shooting in different resolution. Talking about the next camera get me excited, and boy, if Blackmagic designed this camera, it would change the game. And let me tell you, and that camera will be the Blackmagic full frame Cinema Cube 8K. And the camera go as follow. This is what I see in my head, okay? It would be a full frame rolling shutter camera with extreme fast readout rate, so that the jollof and the rolling shutter artifact are eliminated. Blackmagic, now I'm not gonna blame you for global shutter. If you do that, just like fast readout, bro, we good, okay? And since this is going to be a full frame camera, I want all the smoke with red fanboys. All you need to do, Blackmagic, throw everything at us as we are sitting in an all-you-can-eat buffet, slow motion, everything, put it in. An option that I would love to see to make this camera even cooler, give us the ability to flip the sensor for more versatility when doing multi-format project. This is because the future is changing and more brands are using apps such as TikTok, Instagram Reel, Instagram Story, and now every company is actually implementing or just advertising on those apps. So giving us the ability to sensor flip will actually serve us to kind of rig the camera, and then you actually have to flip it like this. So Blackmagic, if you can do that, why not? With the full frame version, I would love to see electronic ND so that they can be controlled wirelessly, especially when the camera is on a gimbal, on a crane, or on anything, and I think that would be pretty cool. Now, this is where we consumer or user have to compromise with you, Blackmagic, and check this out. So with the Blackmagic 6.5K Cinema Cube and the Cinema Cube Pro, I would not mind losing the ability to have NDs, because there are so many options such as Delta Mirage or any other matte box that allow you to have a CPL or an ND filter. And listen, we can actually let you go away with that. Just make it better and do everything that I say above. And I know there are so many things that Blackmagic can add, but please guys, go in a comment and let me know, do you like what I said or don't you like what I say? Or also, listen, you can suggest everything you like, and Blackmagic, like I say, I'm always here. If you want to fly me to Australia, we can do that. One thing that I know for a fact, Blackmagic do love a big screen. That's why they tend to not like making, you know, that boxy design camera. That's my guess. And Blackmagic, I'm sure you can design your own screen or the one that you already have, and we'll be happy to use them. Just make sure they do have camera control, and you can even let other people experiment as long as you give them all they need to make a good screen for those boxy design camera. And listen, there's two main important things that I need to say. These are very important, actually three, right? The first thing, Blackmagic quality control is very important. When you launch those cameras, please make sure they're tested. You can even send me one, and I promise you I won't tell everyone, and we'll test it and see what's wrong with it, because I've actually noticed that more people are scared to buy the first batch of your cameras. Number two, something that you guys need to do, please do not abandon your camera very early like you have done with the Ursa Mini G2, because it's been a long time and that camera have not had an update for a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that is actually something that is scaring Ursa Mini 12K owners, because they are actually thinking that if you guys ignore that camera, is going to lose value very quick. So show love to those cameras. And this is the last and most important thing. If you're new here, or if this is your first seeing me, my name is Kashilembo and I'm a DP director based in London, and this channel is all about filmmaking, DaVinci Resolve tutorial, unboxing, and helping you guys to improve your visual storytelling. And if that's something that you're into, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell icon so you don't miss when I post a video like this. Again, comment below if you feel like I made sense or I'm making sense, or tell me what you would love to see. Hopefully Blackmagic is going to surprise us soon. See you when I upload.